Hello, my name is Catherine and I'm a Post-Harvest Extension Officer for Citrus Research International. I'm responsible for the pack houses in the northern region. Today I'm going to be showing you how to calibrate a pH meter. pH meters come in various different kinds. In laboratories you would use a tabletop pH meter. These are very sensitive and delicate machines, but for the pack house we want something that's a lot more robust, something that is portable and something that we can take in and out and use all the time. Packhouses can choose from a variety of pH meters that are available. You get all sorts of different types, but typically you want something that is small, handheld and waterproof because we're working in a packhouse with lots of water solutions. The one that we're going to be using today is the combo meter. It does ORP and temperature. Okay, this pH meter has probes for the temperature, for the pH and for the ORP. The only thing that we can calibrate ourselves is the pH meter. The ORP meter and the temperature probe, the thermometer, has to be serviced by the lab. So once a year, send your pH meter back to your supplier and let them calibrate everything and check it and replace it if necessary. When you purchase your meter, they will usually give you some extra solutions: storage solution, cleaning solution and ORP test solution. So although you can't calibrate the meter, you can occasionally check it that everything is still working so that you know if you're getting accurate measurements. It's very important that we measure things in the pack house. As we all know, we need to measure to manage, and if we have inaccurate measurements, we're not going to be able to manage our pack houses properly. So to calibrate the pH of the meter, first we need to turn it on. On this meter, you'll first get a battery indication and then it will go straight to the pH reading. To calibrate, there's a few things you need to prep. You're going to need buffer solution. Again, you might get a sample from your supplier when you first purchase your meter, but you're going to need to buy much more buffer, and you can just get them from many chemical suppliers, the one that supplied your pH meter, or from any sort of chemical supplier. What you need to do is prep some smaller containers so that you don't waste buffer. So get some small little containers, mark them with pH 4 and pH 7. Some of the solutions are colored, so in that case you can keep track of what it is. In this case, these solutions are clear, so you can also work with the boxes or the bottles to keep them allocated so that you don't get confused. So back to the calibration. You've got it already switched on. So in this pH meter, you would hold down the on and off button. As you hold it, there'll be a small little word there that says CAL, C-A-L for calibration. Immediately, it's telling us 701, record. So you take the meter and you open up your pH 7 buffer and you submerge the electrode. Make sure that the electrode is submerged so you have enough solution. You just want to hold it in there, move it around if you need to, and you wait. Sometimes this can take quite a while. So we just wait the whole time while it says record, and there is in this corner a small little calibration flashing, just so that you know that it's busy working. When it's done, it will move automatically to pH 4, and it will say 401 use. You need to quickly rinse it off, dry it so that you don't dilute your next buffer, get your pH 4 ready and put it in. If you're not quick enough, it will message wrong. So it's a good idea to have your tissue paper prepped and everything. But if you're quick enough, it will automatically go back and start recording at your pH 4. So here again, it's saying 401, record, and the calibration little icon is flashing. You just wait again while it measures and records that. Now it says okay, and then it goes back to your normal pH reading. If I keep holding it in the buffer, it reads pH 4 because it's accurate and it's calibrated to this. After you're done, dry it, rinse it, dry it again. Make sure that your pH meter is well looked after, and then you put the cap back on, making sure that the sponge is wet with storage solution to ensure the longevity of your probe. You can turn it off, go into the pack house and use it as you would. When we need to take a pH meter reading at the bath or the flooder, it's important that you work at the bath so you get an accurate reading. Wearing gloves is a good idea so that you don't contaminate your hands. Packhouse safety is always important. When you're at the bath or the tank, if you can reach it, you can put the meter directly into the tank. If you can't, you can use a jug to scoop up a sample, and then you can work directly here at the bath, but you don't have to lean in. So, turn on the meter. Make sure that it is on the right setting. These meters have ORP and pH settings, so make sure you're on the pH setting. Place it in the solution. Make sure that the electrode is covered. Make sure that it's submerged, and you keep it there until you get a reading. You will see on the meter that there is a little clock. That means it's still working. So you must wait until the clock finishes. The Hanometer has a clip, so you can clip it onto a jug if you've got the right jug, and it can hold it in the solution while you wait. When the little clock disappears, you can get your reading. Managing your emulsified bath and your chlorine bath is very important for good treatment of your fruit. So make sure you get your parameters right. If you have any questions about what those parameters should be, please contact your local area extension officer, contact the post-harvest extension officer to get some help.